Debate is growing over the United States' actions in Venezuela. While critics question the move on the international stage, some Venezuelan Americans say it is long overdue. KPRC 2 News reporter Ruwan Balogan shares why experts believe the move could provoke actions by China and Russia.
Supporters call it a turning point. Critics call it a violation of international law. Now, we spoke with both sides on explaining exactly what this moment means for Venezuela. Dana Jimenez says she's had little sleep the last 72 hours as she and her family celebrates the removal of Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro. She's called Houston home for 10 years, but is cautiously optimistic about potentially returning to Venezuela. Do you intend on going back home for a little bit or trying to bring your parents here if possible?
Well, my intention is have the possibility of going back with my daughters safely and do not fear for my life anymore.
Jimenez says before returning home, she hopes political leaders who support Maduro are ousted before she feels safe.
We're still waiting for other people to be captured and face justice. It's not just Maduro. Maduro is one.
But some experts raise concerns about how Maduro was taken into custody. The United Nations hosting an emergency meeting. The UN Secretary General writing in parts they have concerns about the possible intensification of the instability in the country. Rice University professor of Latin American Studies says the emergency United Nations meeting underscores growing concern, particularly with Russia and China.
When you think about, in geopolitical terms, what kind of signal that sends to other big powers, other big players around the world in terms of accessing their interest or protecting whatever they deem to be their interest. What happens with Ukraine? What happens with Taiwan?
Jimenez says the United Nations should pay attention to what Venezuelans want.
The humans in Venezuela need the support of the world.
The U.S. ambassador to the United Nations defending the U.S.'s capture of Maduro, calling it a law enforcement operation. Reporting from downtown Houston, Ruwan Balogan, KPRC 2 News.